Hi, Collective. Thank you so much for joining me for another collective reading. I'm so happy to be here with you guys today. I have a very beautiful message. You can see there's a little bit of makeup missing. It's because I shed a tear. You guys have been giving me very emotional reads or very emotional energies lately, and I'm loving it. So let's go ahead and tap into the reading. The message that I got is that you guys are hope to the hopeless. You guys are that glimmer of hope that people often need. Some of you guys question your purpose. You question why you're here. You wonder why things are so hard. For some of you guys are burdened with this overwhelming need to be positive, to be optimistic, and to dream big and dream large. It's because your purpose is to dream so big that you have this ripple effect on people, on the environments that you are in, and the people that you touch in those environments. People are supposed to watch you go on and do these big major things so that they open their eyes and they finally believe, wow, I think something like that is also possible for me. I'm tapping into someone watching you, Collective. Have you ever seen the way that children will copy their parents and it looks really cute? So I'm seeing the collective, you being really confident, you being really courageous, and someone watching you. You guys are literal role models and you don't even know it. Some of you guys, people watch, and I'm getting emotional. Fuck you. Why would y'all make me cry like that? But I'm even getting emotional. Somebody watches your courage. They watch your strength. They watch the way that you tackle obstacles, the way that you deal with like maybe even like attacks against you and your character, the way that you deal with negativity and evil eye. And that kind of courage, it's like you guys, and I keep getting these like hero readings, but you guys are literally like people's superheroes where you show up in these places and you tell people what the hell is wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can walk into a workplace and you're going to confront the boss that's been terrorizing people for the past 10 years. You're going to step into that family and you're going to confront those very toxic people and those very toxic, models and the toxic behavior that's going on, the people who like are tyrannical within family dynamics. The same thing with your friend groups. Wherever it is that you go, collective, you create everlasting change and you leave endless hope. You leave people's hearts changed when they interact with you. We have happiness and acceptance coming out for this collective. Like I said, you guys, it's like you guys don't know like why you're so burdened, why you can't let certain things slide. Why is it that when I watch injustice happen, why is it that I can't just sit back and let it happen? Why is it that when something is taking place and someone needs to be, stood up for, why does it like burn a hole in my chest until I speak up and stand up for that person? It's because that is who you are. You serve as hope for the hopeless. Some of you guys feel the burden of being the first person to speak up, being the first person to call someone out on something, and you suffer, the feelings of loneliness, of feeling like, damn, I got to be the first one to say this. I got to be the first one to call this out. I got to be the one. Some of you guys literally, I'm seeing someone like throwing up their hands like, I'll say it. Like I always got to say it. I always got to do something. I always got to do something about something. It's because that's literally your job. And the second that you guys embrace it, because we have the acceptance card out here, the second that you guys embrace it, life opens up for you because your literal purpose, your role here on earth is to be a model. It's to be a model. There's too much darkness. There's too much negativity down here. There's too much immorality. There's like a lack of integrity that is among us as well, collective. And it's like you are supposed to be the one to walk into these spaces and to walk into these places and be that model. A lot of people don't know what that courage and strength looks like. For some of you guys, it could be your child or it could be your parent or even a friend, but I wouldn't be surprised if in these instances with you, collective, if people were older than you. I'm literally getting that people look to you and they are so inspired by you, so deeply inspired by you and your courage to stand up to people, places, and things that they've dealt with for years. You have this ripple effect. Your energy has this ricochet effect, is what I just heard. You provide literal hope here with the Page of Pentacles. You show people that they don't have to deal with certain things. You show people that they have options in life. You know how many people believe, and this might be like unfathomable to this type of collective, where it's just like you are the type of person where you believe that you have any option in life, that the world is your oyster. Do you see the way that this person is holding this coin? For some of you guys, your parents have had limited options in life, or they felt as if they've had limited options in life. I'm getting emotional. And watching you live your life with such authenticity, watching you live your life with such courage, it reminds them that they have options. You remind people that they have a choice and they don't have to choose the partner who makes them feel like shit. They don't have to choose the family member that makes them feel like shit. They don't have to choose that job or that boss or that place or situation that makes them feel like shit. You, with the happiness card, you show people you're like a glimmer of hope for the hopeless. Like you literally step in places and create this everlasting change. You have so much love around you, collective. Some of you guys, to carry this burden is to be a direct target. To carry this gift and this purpose is to be someone who people come after. And so a lot of you guys have always focused on the negativity, the people who attack you for trying to create change, the people who hate you for it, they resent you for it, they try to destroy you for the fact that you come in trying to destroy hierarchies and power dynamics and unequal, power balances and all of that. You've been so focused on the negative that you guys have like completely missed the part, because I'm getting like something from someone else's point of view, or it's like that like third person camera shot. Or is it third person? I'm a film major, I should know this. I was a film, not a major, but a film minor. I don't know what I was doing in college, guys. But I'm getting like a frame of the collective. Imagine you're right here and someone is behind you, and I'm watching them look at you like, wow. Like someone admires you, collective. And I'm getting it's not just one person, it's multiple people. They admire you and they see you as a role model, even if you're older than them. Some people look at you and the way that you talk, the way that you stand up for yourself, the way that you go about life, and they are just like, I should have done that years ago. My life would look so different if I had this courage, especially if it's your parent, you guys. Some of you guys don't know like how proud your parents are of you, and that's making me so emotional. Because some of you guys are crying right now. Some of you guys, you've been not able to understand the look on some people's faces. Like you're not able to understand it. And the look that a lot of people have when they look at you is pure love and admiration. And it's like, oh my God, some of you guys have been focused so long, a very emotional read. Some of you guys have been focused so long on people and places who have been set out to destroy you. And that is a part of the process. That's a part of awakening. That's a part of integrating with this part of yourself, with this gift and this purpose. You do have to deal with it. You do have to acknowledge it. But there's a whole side of it that you guys are missing, that you guys are just realizing, that some of you guys have been questioning like, what, I'm sorry you guys, like I was saying, some of you guys have been questioning like, what is this all for? Like, why do I deal with these types of people? Why do I go through these energetic attacks? It's because you are here to serve such a greater purpose. Oh my goodness. 10 of Cups. You show people that there is a rainbow on the other side. There is a pot of gold on the side, on the other side of this rainbow, even, is what I'm hearing. Like you show people that life can be good, that they don't have to accept certain things. It's like you come in and you bring the color, is what I heard with the rainbow and the Ten of Cups. You come in and life gets colorful for people. I'm seeing life is like gray or black and white, and I'm not trying to, gas you guys up in some sort of weird way. I'm literally saying, like, this is the purpose that you guys have. Imagine someone said that their job was to uplift people. Their job was to just be themselves, because this is who you guys truly are. Your job is to come in and unapologetically release people from their suffering. Some of you guys don't even know how many people that you have released from their own suffering by speaking up for them, or speaking up on their behalf, or even just speaking up for yourself. Some of you guys quit a workplace and you don't even know how many people left after you left. You don't even know how many people followed you because you weren't even there to see it. Some of you guys have started literal revolutions by leaving places, and you're just like, why the hell do I keep coming in places and then I have to leave? What is the point? Because you guys oftentimes don't see what happens after you left that friend group, after you left that family, after you left that workplace. You don't see the ricochet effect. You don't see the domino effect that you have when you stand your ground, when you show up authentically for who you truly are, with integrity, with such strong and good character. You don't see what happens afterwards. And some of you guys just go on your merry way with a chariot. I'm seeing someone stomping out of somewhere, and you hop on your bike and you drive out into the sunset. And I'm seeing, like, I'm getting this, like, some of you guys could really love film, because I keep getting these like almost scenic, like, film shots. I'm seeing you guys like stomp out of like a bar or something. I don't know why a bar could be significant to someone. And you hop on your motorcycle and you drive off into the sunset. And I'm seeing somebody run out and like look at you as you're driving off, and they go, oh my God. For many of you guys, you're like a sign for people. Some of you guys, people look for confirmation and then you show up. Some people look for confirmation that they shouldn't be in a place dealing with somebody. They look for a sign, they look for strength, and then you show up. For some of you, your parents have like these really big life lessons surrounding like strength. Oh my God. They have these really big lessons surrounding strength, maybe even like low self-esteem, low self-worth, and they could have prayed for like a release from their suffering, from their depression, from their low self-esteem. And then you were born. And maybe even the day you were born, they didn't even get it. For some of you, it took years and years and years for them to understand, like, that is what I prayed for. Y'all know crying on the internet is embarrassing, and you got me over here embarrassing myself. What I just heard was that you guys are someone's answered prayers. Literally. For some of you guys, it's your children. They've been looking for the answer to something. You know how children, especially if you have like preteens or teenagers, they could be going through something or something like that, and then suddenly they see you being yourself and they go, oh, like, that's my answer. My answer is my mom or my dad, or the answer is my daughter or my son. The answer is my friend. My camera keep cutting off. Y'all know what that means. When the camera keep cutting off, you already know what that means. We have the Hierophant, okay? I've never said this before, because I usually don't like saying it because a lot of people say it. But you guys are chosen for something very special. You guys are chosen ones. Why do you think that every single time people come against you, every time people attack you, they come at you, they wrong you in any sort of way, even when it seems like, damn, my back is against the wall on this situation, it's like you always come out on the other side standing. You always come out on the other side. You're always good. Why do you think that is? It's because you have higher protection, because of the calling that is on your life, because of the calling that you guys have accepted. Like I said, I'm seeing someone who just like, the divine almost like plays with some of you guys, is what I'm hearing, because the divine will put you in situations where it's like somebody needs to speak up, someone needs to create some change, someone needs to say the hard thing, and they always test you to see whether you're going to do it. The divine knows you're going to do it, but they're just like, I want to see, like, I just want to see what's going to happen. And I'm seeing like some of you guys could try so hard to not get involved in situations. You could try so hard not to speak up. You could try so hard, but it feels like a burning ball of fire in your chest to watch injustices happen, to watch someone need to be advocated for, to watch the way that things are unfair, and to have to sit back and just be quiet. It burns like a hole in your chest. And the divine loves that because it means you're alive and your gifts are working and your purpose is activated. So when you guys are out and you feel this burden, like, damn, I see this person and they need help. They need strength. They need someone to show up for them and show them that they deserve more. Like when you show up and you are that person for somebody, collective, you make the divine so proud because you know how many people reject their calling? They reject this. You know how many people literally go about life feeling that burning hole in their chest and they just continue to ignore it until it burns out, until it's just pure ash? You have this eternal flame within you guys, collective, at this point, where it's just like you have this goodness inside of you. And like I said, oftentimes it's met with a lot of negativity. It's met with the attacks. It's met with projection. It's met with all of that crap. And it makes you feel like, I don't know if it's worth it anymore to be this way. But some of you guys need to know that there's so many lives that you have touched, and there's so many more lives that you are going to touch. That is what you're here to do. And the moment, because we have the acceptance card out, the moment that you accept and embrace this gift, I'm hearing that you'll be rewarded with the things that you want. Yes, it's difficult to be that person to speak out, but you always land on your feet. The divine has been waiting for you to notice that. That despite everything, despite all the destruction, some of you guys feel like you walk into places and cause destruction, and it makes you feel bad. It makes you feel like, why is it that drama follows me everywhere that I go? Why is it that like I just can't shut my mouth? Why is it that I have to speak up? It's because this is what you are. You're a disruptor. You're a disruptor. You stop things in their track and you say, this is not how this is supposed to be. You create change, especially to systems that like been needed to go, to family dynamics that been needed to change, to friend group dynamics that been needed to change, work dynamics that been needed to change. Like you got I'm sorry, but some of you guys literally don't know the impact that you have had on certain places and situations. It's just beautiful energy, you guys. We're going to pull some messages from the divine. Okay, so I pulled some face down. We're going to go ahead and read them together. We have, your words are spells, speak with intention. Some of you guys need to know that when you show up in places and you see that there is change that needs to happen, some of you guys need to understand that your words are literal spells. You've been gifted with a very powerful throat chakra. How many times, I'm being called to ask this, literally, this is a call and response, is that what we would say? Or like an open-ended question even? How many times have you guys said something to someone and it came true? How many times have you told someone or said in your head, like, or maybe said to yourself in private, they're not going to win. This isn't going to turn out how they think it is. They're going to lose this. And it happens. Not because you're, whatever, but because your words are spells. You've been gifted a very like powerful and strong throat chakra. So when you speak, you're speaking literal realities. You're speaking life over situations. So have confidence in that. I'm literally hearing that you guys need to reflect on that. How many times has someone hurt you and you said out loud to yourself, like, they're going to regret that, and then they come back regretting it? How many times has somebody hurt you and you say, how many times has someone come against you and you say, you know what, this is going to work out and I'm going to be fine, and you turn out just fine? How many times do you say, this is going to work out for me, and it works out? This also goes for the majority, not the majority, or the few of you who I'm hearing that you guys have a very negative inner critic, where some of you guys may say things out loud like, I don't want this, I don't want this gift, or some of you guys need to be careful of the things that you say. We have this new chapter is asking for a braver you. Many of you guys are stepping into a new season where your gifts are going to be commanded more, where you're going to have more situations where speaking up and speaking out and being courageous is going to be asked of you, and you can't back down, because this new version of you, you guys have put in orders for manifestations, and the divine is like, you got to give something to get something. You got to go into that place, you got to go into that family, you got to go into that family, into that friend group, into that workplace. You see that toxic boss, you know what to do. I'll give it to you though. For some of you guys, the divine is like blackmailing you or something like that. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting, is that a lot of you guys have been asking for things, and the divine is like, yeah, you can get that. You can definitely get that. But you need to create that change. You can't be afraid of your gifts. You can't be afraid of your gifts asking for stuff. Embrace those gifts, you guys. We have the universe response to your energy. The universe is definitely asking for a stronger version of you, because some of you guys are asking for even bigger manifestations. So it requires a even stronger and more courageous version of you. And so therefore, you can't be afraid to speak up. You can't be afraid about your purpose and why you were sent here, which is to be that change. I'm hearing be the change that you wish to see. A lot of you guys are finally embracing and accepting that that is you. That's what you are here to do. We have 555 or 5555 and 555. So if you're seeing those numbers, that is confirmation for you. And then we have control is an illusion. So some of you guys have an issue with trying to control when to speak up or when to stand up for somebody. But like I said, there's this flame in you guys' chest, and it's just like, you can't control that. At this point, especially, it's like, you done came this far. What do you want to do? Turn this off? How much have you used this gift and you want to turn it off now? Now is not the time. You have work to do, you guys. I heard get to work. But like I said, how many people can say that their job is to create everlasting change on behalf of the divine and awaken people and inspire them and give hope to the hopeless? How many people can say that? You should take pride in that, you guys, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for making me cry at multiple times this evening. Actually, it's 6 a.m. in the morning at this point in time. So when you are watching it, it will probably be the afternoon. So, wish me a good sleep. I do sleep fairly early in the morning. I do have a very wonky schedule at this moment in time. So I'm probably going to go to sleep around 7 a.m. and then, wake up whenever. So yeah, you guys, I love you so much. Keep being the hope for the hopeless, okay? You guys are amazing. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.